I hate websites that you click on them and then they gotta have those automatic. Why is my chat already on fire? You tone that down right now. But no, I hate websites that I lost my train of thought. Hold up, I'll get it back. Yeah. Websites that automatically play videos and start spewing audio at you. They're very annoying. Very disappointing every time it happens. Oh, notification finally went through. Red? Right. Hey, look, me big dum dum, I can't understand emote speak. Frontlines? I don't know. I guess whenever, because Heywu hasn't responded to me, so and I don't know if we're doing the MSQ. I thought she was gonna have a stream at 2 o'clock today for the Legend of Zelda game, but here I am. Lost in Hyrule. Well, I thought she was gonna be streaming it, so I would know what and when she would be done. But I guess not. Oh well, I guess. So, at the very least, I was hoping she would reply to my messages, so I knew what was happening. Are you in Ilmpic already? Because this is Luna. This is the well-traveled Luna. Best aura around. Looney's not important. Looney is the main tune. The head honcho of all my tunes. You're also the one that I'm closest to getting everything to 90 on. Told you best aura is killed Vivian. You can think whatever you want, just know that you're wrong. Did you want to run frontline? Offspring at my feet? Thank you. Is that a trick question? What? No, wait, what? Look, you already know I'm denser than lead. I don't do tricks. Well, not entirely true. If I do a trick though, it's intentional, not unintentional. Slider. Whatever.
What?
Ah! Ah! Fuck! You are here!
What do you mean?
Oh, no, look, I didn't know what you were doing, and you never responded to my message, and,
That's because I'm trying to hook my Wi-Fi, my AC up to Wi-Fi, which I am still, in fact, trying to do. I was going to play Zelda, then I got into a string of doing things, and so I had to follow the dopamine while I had it, which meant I went and I got a board, my AC in, I got my AC set up, and I got my oil changed, and I got my tires rotated.
Damn. You was on a mission today.
Yeah, we followed the dopamine.
Getting
Today was a
shit done.
dopamine day. We did shit. Yeah. And now I'm trying to get my AC to be hooked to Wi-Fi, but it doesn't want to do that.
Welcome,
So I'm trying to figure out.
Trying to figure out.
I just don't understand, right? So the Wi-Fi light blinks when I hit it. I'm like, yeah, the Wi-Fi light blinks.
Yeah.
And then I put in the information that's like, no, it can't connect, right?
Oh.
And that's like, oh, you need to connect to it this other way. And I'm like, yo, fuck you.
Wait, are you trying to connect to a 2.5 gigahertz network or a 5 gigahertz network?
I'm trying to connect to just the fucking AC in general.
No, yeah, but so certain Wi-Fi connected devices can only hook up to a 2.5 gigahertz network. So,
see,
like,
and I don't understand how that works. So
you know how your Wi-Fi will have like two versions of itself.
I don't think it does. I think you're wrong.
If it doesn't, you might have a problem. We better hope it's just the 2.5 you're on and not the 5 gigahertz, or you might have some broken devices. Okay, most routers will put out in the two wavelengths, the 2.5 and the 5. It's right for once. I am right more often than you might think. In any case.
How would I figure out how many whatever it has? Look, they switched us over to some fucking stupid ass Verizon Wi-Fi shit, okay? That they just recently put in the area and you can try for free for a month. Like, dumb bitches. Okay, and I got my lights hooked up, which I know my lights are only supposed to be hooked up to 2 point whatever the fuck. They hooked up just fine. I don't know if I fucked them up somehow, but they work.
No, if they only work with 2.5, they only work with 2.5. You need.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I look at this Wi-Fi thing, you know how it has the normal Wi-Fi fucking symbol? Okay, yeah. When I look at this fucking Wi-Fi, instead of the normal fucking Wi-Fi symbol, it has it, but it has a little 6. It has a little 6 number, a number 6 at the top of it.
Alright.
Look at that shit. I'll send you a picture.
Well, I mean, it might be a Wi-Fi 6 router, but I doubt you have any devices that could even take advantage of Wi-Fi 6.
I don't fucking know what that means.
So on top of there being the 2.4 or 5 gigahertz, there's also the different levels of Wi-Fi, which there used to be like A, B, C, or Z, or whatever it was. And then there was AC, but now there's Wi-Fi 6. It just it complicates things even more.
So I get to the point right through this process where it tells me, I sent you a picture of the Wi-Fi, but I get to the point in this process where it sends me this thing, right? And I'm like, okay, go into the Wi-Fi, and it doesn't fucking exist. It doesn't exist. I can't find it. I don't know how to fucking manually enter it. It doesn't exist.
Okay, so that when you search for a Wi-Fi network, that doesn't pop up.
Yes. Here, I'll send you my 2 pictures of the things that were on the side of the AC that I took beforehand.
I mean, that's fine. I wanted to see more so what the Wi-Fi network looks like.
Oh, what, the list?
Oh! Yeah, your list of Wi-Fi networks.
I don't know, when I was closer to the AC, because now I'm across the room because I'm at the desk.
Across the room should be fine.
When I was over by the AC, though, somebody named their Wi-Fi Nut Hut.
Somebody named their Wi-Fi Nut Hut?
Yes.
What? That's something else.
Anyways, those are the Wi-Fis that I see.
Yeah, it sounds like... And the Wi-Fi light is blinking on your,
Well, I have to hit... Okay, it's not blinking now. It only blinks for a certain amount of time. But when I click on it, it does in fact blink. Yes.
I think it needs to be blinking continuously.
You're gonna make me go all the way across the fucking room, fucking hit this Wi-Fi button,
I mean,
have it
you
fucking
could
blink.
just control the AC like a normal person, set it to the temp you want, and leave it.
What happens when I need to turn it off while I'm out of town? What happens if I need to turn it on while I'm home?
Well,
I want my
I
room
mean,
to
that
fucking
would
be
be
cold by
you
the
call-
time I get home.
you call your other brother and you tell him to turn it on for you.
You think he's gonna turn on my AC for me?
He might.
You're wrong.
You never
You're
know.
fucking wrong. Have you seen my room? It's a fucking mess.
No, I haven't seen your room. Not in like, I don't know, I don't think I've been in there in at least a half a year.
Bro, I tried to
Probably
convince Dad to go halvesies with me on a PSVR 2. And he said no.
But he doesn't want a VR. A man can
He said
barely
he does.
handle the
He
PS4.
said he does want a VR. And that he was looking at the PSVR 2. I don't know why he's looking at the PSVR 2, and so it's made for the PS5. But I digress. Anyways, I was like, yeah, we should go halvesies. And then he was like, no, that's too expensive for me.
Rich from blood.
But he is saving now $200 a month on insurance, car insurance. So I think that's a lie.
I don't know, maybe he's spending $200 a month on this new Wi-Fi.
I swear to God, I know as much as people like bitch about Comcast, I much preferred the Comcast internet. I feel like I didn't have as many issues on it as I'm currently having.
I don't.
My ping's been such ass with this new Wi-Fi.
Well. Yeah,
Dude, my internet speed test, okay? Let me just do an internet speed test right now for you, okay? Internet speed test. Because let me tell you, every time I did a speed test before on fucking Comcast, okay, I was getting 600 plus down and like 20 up, which 20 up is not that good, but 600 plus down, dude. Sometimes it would even hit 700 down. Okay, fucking
right now.
beautiful. Okay, and now I can barely fucking get over. I'm not even hitting 200 down. I hit 175 down.
I'm currently sitting at
I'm now getting a third of the internet speed down that I was getting before.
I'm getting 800 down and 45 up.
You get 800 down? Jesus Christ. Is he yelling at me? Oh, I'm being told dinner. Anyways, I call bullshit. I am now at a third of the internet speed I was at before.
Well, that,
And everybody's just like, oh no, this internet's fine. No, it's not, okay? Fuck you. I'm gaming and streaming at the same time, okay? I need that internet. And when I am trying to game and stream, and all the rest of you fucks okay, are fucking watching movies on every single goddamn one of your devices, okay? Not just one device each person, every single fucking goddamn device, okay? Because mom will be on her phone scrolling through fucking Facebook, okay? And the TV will be on, and Sadie will be on her fucking phone and like watching a show on her computer or playing WoW on her computer, okay? And Spooky is also on his computer fucking playing WoW, and Dad is on his computer doing work and has the TV on in the fucking background watching a movie. Okay, Jesus Christ, how the fuck am I supposed to stream? My streams look like shit. They probably don't look like shit, but they are not as good quality, and my gameplay fucking is terrible. Anyways, I'm salty about the internet.
I can tell.
I'm just, look, it's not the gameplay that's that bad, okay? But I used to be able to click a game and it would be downloaded in less than 10 seconds, okay? I can't move in with Goth. Goth lives 4 hours away from my college.
Yeah,
I'm not driving 8 hours every day to go to college. That doesn't make any sense.
It'd be a tad excessive.
I am probably gonna go.
I mean,
to his house in a couple
weeks. It might be the boonies,
though.
but I get 800 down, 45 up.
How many weeks am I waiting to go? I should probably actually request off time. 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3. Well, no, technically 3 weeks. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm planning on going down there in like 3-ish weeks.
Hey. Not like I'm planning on going anywhere.
I figure I'd just let you know. Low-key, I'll steal your Twitch channel and just start streaming while you're at work. Steal it and just start streaming while you're at work.
The show on the road? What?
I'm still dealing with Wi-Fi issues. I'm still dealing with Wi-Fi issues. And I need to make a burger.
Alright, well, how long do you think that's gonna take you?
I at most will spend another 10 minutes trying to fix the Wi-Fi AC thing on my Bob. And if it can't happen in the next 10 minutes, then I'm just gonna go make a burger and then I'll be back.
How long do you think?
So max, it'll probably be like 15 minutes, I think.
How long
I'll probably
do you
give up
think
before 10
front lines
minutes.
would take us?
Just do your fucking front lines. Just do your fucking front lines. You're gonna take a road trip to Seattle? Ooh, I like Seattle. Actually, lies. I do like Seattle. Don't get me wrong. I like Seattle a lot. But I like Wild Waves more. And Wild Waves is not in Seattle.
Yeah. Not a fan of the drivers up here, though. I don't know how to drive. Terrible.
Well, all the fucking people down here have fucking LED headlights. Okay, they decided they wanted to fucking blind everyone so that they couldn't drive.
Hey,
so it's not any better.
LED headlights.
Yeah, it's bad.
Look, that's the default. That's what they all come with now.
Do you have those bright ass LEDs that fucking blind everyone?
I mean, everyone does. They're all the same.
Yeah, and it's fucking terrible. Shame on you.
I don't have a choice.
I have now been told that I have an astigmatism in my eyes. Okay, it's hard to see with bright lights. Okay, stop.
Look, I didn't build the car.
Dude, do your fucking front lines. I'm going to do my Wi-Fi shit.
All right. We turn on full left. Do I want to do front lines on Koth or on Luna? Those lights blind me. I don't have a choice. The car came with them. That's how they build it. It's not like you can replace the LED headlights with something else. They're weird, specialized shapes. My fault. New cars come with LED headlights. Makes the house so pink. Because Nora went with pink. That's just how it goes sometimes. My child too. Alright, who all am I inviting? Child. You mean Vivian or... Alright. Vivian calls. Yeah, I just want to make sure before I throw us all in there. Come on. How are you the last one who's ready? True typing? Well, you know, that is a valid excuse, especially considering how slow I am at typing. Controller. The water just can't use. I still refuse to accept that. Do near raids without div. The near raids are easy. only time I've ever had problems with raids is with people in raids is when I'm not playing tank in World of Darkness, because that's just annoying. Can't see in them. That is, I can get that. There's a lot of white in the near raids. I will say Vivian has good color choices. White, blue, always great. You ever pull a big I've pulled the big the very big got that one. Well, you know what? I should actually. There's just so more people can see what's going on. Alright, good. We did catch that. That's good. Ah, finally. Yep, there it is. top of the yellow. Here. Dropped into the AFK trap. Kill more of the yellow! We definitely can't let them have the point. Ah! Couple is okay. We should all go back to getting ours, though. Points to capture! What the fuck are the red doing? Look, there's a reason the red are in last place. Alright. Dude, stop dropping into the AFK spot. Up here. Almost. You did a great job. Alright. It needs to switch over. Before Kiwi gets back. That, and I've gotta go grab Aetherites, because Kiwi was grabbing them all when we ended. For the best that it didn't. I forgot that it's upstairs, not down. What do you think cable was gonna be? Just 10 minutes on Wi-Fi. That gave her 20 minutes to eat. But however many much time I'm taking now. You know, I like to think that the XR made this part all green to reflect the niceness of Eorzea and the shadowy areas to live in. No purple grass. And now we just have to wait and find Ewu. His home. I can definitely see him in Eorzea. You know, in real life, walking on these kind of metal gratings way high up, scares the daylights out of me. Well, the thought of falling does anyway. I didn't realize they had palm trees in here. Choice. One in New York City in winter? What? Oh, Jesus. Extra reason not to trust the metal grating. Here I was thinking, it's just paranoia on my part. I just gotta be cautious, it'll be fine. Here you are like, no, yeah, you can fall. Absolutely happened. It totally happened to me. to explore little areas. How often do we come and see the pumpkin patch in the back of the area? Frankly, I didn't even know you could go this far back in the first area. Oh my god, it's the fucking grapes. The goddamn polygon grapes. They look so sad. I'm amazed that, you know what it is? It's because the grapes, I'm amazed that these guys never got called out for their polygon grapes way back here, way back when. But I can see why, because this area you never go to. No one goes back here. You do? I do. Look at all that. That could be a whole housing ward right there. No enter. I've never been here. But look, I never went this far back. Hopefully other people are not doing it. See, this is how I come up with ideas for new hide and seeks, is I'll run into areas like this where I'm like, huh, I don't think I ever went back here. And someone else will tell me, oh yeah, I went back there all the time. Huh? Huh. Huh. How the Crisparium is just like someone built it on the side of a cliff. Very white, open clouds down there. Looking at all the areas that no one's supposed to be looking. You know what I've never paid attention to? So, during this part of the game, like, the sky is always lit up, but it is technically nighttime in Eorzea. It's 8:22. Do the lights still turn on and off with the day-night cycle, even when there's no day-night cycle? Curious question. Stop through this guy's packages. I assume that's what he's throwing. We can think of that. Look! I think of weird things like that. What we got going on? Alright, and what comes after that? Yes, tell us more, sir. Sir, you can't leave us hanging like that. That was an interesting side bit. I feel like I've gone to this side of the Crystarium with the mount and everything several times. Just never went over to that other side often. Marvelous. Splendid. Still haven't turned mine. I have all of my stuff to 80. Oh shit, you can jump down! Oh! Okay! I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Well. Huh. Here we are. I was like, oh, is that the tree from down below? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, that's a quick way down. Huh. Good to know. Nothing. Water. Just water back there. Huh. Other neat things can I find in the Crystarium while I'm running around? I feel like I spent so much time focused on the story, I never took enough time to explore fishing holes. Yep, lots of fishing holes for my level 1 fishing. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Something. Understood. A lot of crystals. Light below. These guys always head out here, just work it out. Bare chested. Huh. Ooh, dropped into the AFK again. Let me pull her back out. Three
What?
times she's dropped into the AFK. Damn.
Why did I drop the AFK?
Oh, because you were gone so long. Welcome back.
Why do you have an AFK?
For people who are AFK!
Yeah, well, I don't appreciate that.
What do you mean?
I want you to not ever put me in the AFK.
I didn't! It auto puts you in there! It's time-based. This person didn't talk for X minutes, throws him in the AFK.
One day I'll get logged in. My phone was across the room. I could not get it connected to the AC. I don't give a fuck. They have the shittiest system I've ever fucking seen. They have the worst
Trey,
system.
I hope
I will
you're
never
watching. I
buy
hope you have, like,
another
headphones on.
GE fucking AC ever again.
You will what?
Yeah, the
what?
I will never fucking buy another GE AC again.
Oh.
Okay? Fucking terrible.
I thought they were really nice.
It doesn't matter how good it works if you can't use one of the key fucking features that you bought it for because it doesn't fucking connect. And there's no way to connect it. And anytime you search for a way to fucking connect it, it's just the same 5 fucking things over and over again. The same 5 fucking things. Oh,
We have to
just
protect
go
Ron's
into the
virgin
Wi-Fi
ears.
and find the right Wi-Fi thing. The Wi-Fi thing
That
isn't
sweet
fucking
summer
popping
child.
up, okay? The Wi-Fi thing isn't fucking popping up. That's why I can't fucking connect. That's why I went to troubleshoot in the first place. How the fuck am I supposed to solve this problem of the Wi-Fi thing not fucking popping up that you're telling me to fucking find to solve the other problem that it couldn't fucking find the AC in the first place if it's not even fucking popping up the thing that you're telling me to find? What the fuck should I do at this point?
A hard reset.
It doesn't give you an option for how to hard reset. Oh, just turn off the AC for 5 minutes and turn it back on. That should fix your problems. Yo, fuck you, okay? That AC has been off all fucking winter, okay? I'm about to fucking alt
Stop it.
F4 out of this fucking game. I
You
swear to God.
haven't even gotten in the game yet.
And the stream. Both. Fucking both.
Why?
That's how upset I am with this fucking AC.
Let's go talk to some people. Let's go to the far north, the Cabinet of Curiosity. Go talk to that guy first.
I hate this aetherite. It's terrible. Where am I going?
The Cabinet of Curiosity, the farthest north aetherite.
Sure.
Turn around, bright. Alright. Stuff there.
He's not here though. He's upstairs more.
Oh, fuck. I just jumped down because I thought you saw him. God damn.
Oh, that's a cutscene. That's a done cutscene if I ever did see one.
Yeah, but is it a voice cutscene?
No.
Excuse me, miss. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, you see, and, well,
So Dancer's added in this expansion. What else is added in this expansion?
The Gunbreaker.
What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you?
No, I have no books,
even?
bud.
A scrap of scribbled on parchment?
I know how to look at the stars, though.
My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. Or as your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles of the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land brought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me,
Oh no, bud.
what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for a title in particular? I have a spot of academic research. Oh, so you've an interest in modern history? Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. Oh, if you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment. And
I
I'll
am a
fetch it
child.
for you.
I appreciate this.
I am not a child. How dare.
I'm a child at heart, and I don't like to read, but I do like pictures. I'm okay with this.
And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson then.
I can tell this bitch about the stars. I can look at them
You,
and see things.
there are no stars here. Didn't you see the sky?
That's accurate.
Had to turn off
No,
the
that's
thing.
accurate.
Movement over 100 years ago. Oh, near enough. Not to matter. Villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadow Keeper. The
What?
Stewardess of
Wait,
Darkness.
what? They got called villains? That's fucked. They got called villains? That's fucked.
Your world map is freaking. Damn it.
In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into our world, as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease, till the day an enormous, blinding wave rose up, swept across our star. We called this calamity the flood of light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland.
That's fucked.
Yet,
We knew them. They were homies. They just wanted to go home.
No, they wanted the Asians' help. Save their world.
Well, that's true too. But I don't blame them if this is what fucking happened. Would you blame them?
I mean, we need more info.
yet just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. The Oracle of Light. She stood
Oh.
quick, so
They're talking about what's her face? I hate. I forgot her name.
I like how you've already forgotten her Minfilia's name.
I knew it started with an M. I just couldn't remember the rest of it.
Twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrant, and Norvrant alone, spared the fate of Eurasia. Tragedy, however, arrived in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin eaters were light incarnate, and their pungent presence stole the night from Norvrant's sky. Even now, they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh.
They bought fucking spicy hot dogs. Or chili dogs. And I'm dying.
You know, it's kind of surprising that you're having chili dogs. I made hot dogs today. I think I spent like 30 minutes, though, just grilling onions and jalapenos down.
Here's the thing, right? I thought we were going to have hamburgers. I feel lied to now.
See how someone feel like.
And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear this tale again, I'd be glad to retell it for you. Or if you would rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company.
Okay, book child.
Thank you, sir. All right, broth. All right, you want the eminent? No, the crystal mean. You want the crystal mean? The one just below the one.
Hello, person.
Scene number 2. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here.
I don't know. I'd say our world is pretty well stocked with goods.
I'm gonna guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. While the Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking. So it's damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized too. Thanks to us in the main, we work together to procure materials and resources, craft goods which make city life possible. This is the place to visit if you ever need a coat mended or a knife forged.
Or a kettle. Kettle forged.
Don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those moron layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living.
Mm-hmm.
So, I see you're no stranger to honest labor. You don't have that whiff of indulgence about you like some folk I met. Still, can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from?
From the same place as the Exarch.
Yeah. One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well,
I'm an astrologian. I look at the stars. Unfortunately, you have no stars to look at, So I don't know how to describe my profession to you. One star, one very bright star.
I work twice as hard to make you feel welcome in our city. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him. And any friend of his is a friend of ours. It's really quite incredible when you think about it.
Actually, I don't even see a single star. I just see light.
It's just light. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence. Pulled the entire thing out of thin air. Wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. That's how the Crystarium began. But at the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the living metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never let us down. So if he, and you, wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wishes for privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any craft and talent you might be hiding. If you have aught to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in.
I don't. I'm what, a level 20 weaver, bud?
Just ask for Catless, and you'll find you a niche here in the Crystallian mean. It can help us
thought you
keep
said
the cogs
Katniss?
of the city greased and turning. Catless?
When I thought you said Katniss, and I was like, this is not Hunger Games? What?
That's about the point that I was doing.
You can't jump over that.
No, you can't. A glowing rock! Alright, we need to go to Musica University Market.
I hope I clicked the correct thing.
Hell yeah.
No, I can't run. This is why I should learn how to be a better dancer so I can run more.
Who to the city, friend? The spinning head of a white and wide eyes give you away. Welcome. My name's Bragi, and I'm the master of the markets. They give the district another official title, but not in the habit of using it. Lord by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for bills such as yourself. So, finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. Oh, you probably got a different thing there, didn't you?
What does yours say?
Bees?
What?
What does yours say after got a stock of range of equipment for... Does it say bees?
It says, what will you say?
Oh, I'm not at that part.
I have an option to say, well, how do I pull up the thing?
No, that's fine. What, you should have two options. I'm sorry, did you say something? Or, actually I may... What?
Well, I mean, mine says, actually I'm an aura. But, what?
What was the other option you had?
I'm sorry, did you say drug? Yeah,
Okay.
so it's just, I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's the same option.
Yeah, same options, just your race, not my current race.
Okay, wait. So yours says, I'm sorry, did you say what? What is the word that says for you?
Biz. B-I-I.
B?
B.
And for me, he said draw. Yeah, for me, he called me a draw.
Alright, what option you picking?
I don't think that in this world where I am a newcomer and have never existed here before, that either of these options are good. My personal answer is just to shake my head and be like, okay, sounds good. Because both of these options, because look, okay. If you say the first option, I'm sorry, did you say whatever, right? If you go with the first option, he's gonna be like, yeah, that's what you are. Are you fucking stupid? Okay? And then you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, no, totally knew with that. And if you say the other one, he's gonna look at you and be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The hell's an aura?
I'm going with the first option, but
Alright.
I think both these options are stupid.
I'm sorry. Did you say what now? Alright, something wrong. Let's see if we can straighten things out. See those two in front of us? Shorter one's a hume. Taller one's an elf. Sturdy individual's a gladiant. Whilst the one with the horns is a drawn.
You said like you to me.
And then you have the large scaly chaps with the long tails and the knack for raising livestock. Those would be the Zund. Which is apparently not the name you know him by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. Same place as the excerpt. Frontlines? Lore, you missed Frontlines by like an hour now.
Ooh, awkward.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Ah, same as the Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. You don't get much farther flung than that. We'd had a few of your lot pass through in recent years. Despite the obvious learning, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry. If you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions.
We'll do it again.
Do it again. We'll do it again. No, not doing it again. Ridiculous talk right there. Alright. Let's go see the Exarch.
Why did we not teleport then?
Because sometimes it's just nice to walk through the city. Sometimes you just want to take in the majesty of the place.
I don't know about that.
Hey, what's up, brah? Well, how did you fare? My colleagues helped you form a clearer picture of this world and its people. Yes, seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore,
was necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noticed the details were sparse. The structure is in fact the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. Although I do not know which of the era I tore it from, I do know its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. My audio seems quiet. Oh! What? God damn it. You know what it is? I don't know why my computer decided to restart itself today. And when it does that, I keep forgetting to set the Go XLR to set it to max, and it shifts the volume, the gain down. My bad. You talking to him again? I'm gonna take that as a no. We're opening the crate. Got it.
Wanted to see what it looked like. Whoops. Well. Oh. I have already been given the full set of this.
Build up my inventory. Viable? It is viable. Alright. It's just different color.
I'll wear this for a while.
You've done as I requested, and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I've fulfilled my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things. But
You just
I
had
shall
a
see that
half-naked lady pop up next to you.
But I shall see that the guard knows to admit you.
Tower gate lies open then?
I don't think she even remembers who Graha is! You went with the tower gate lies open?
Yeah. We cannot access the Crystal Tower in our
Well,
world, my dude.
Yes, of course. It can be opened and closed just like any other. Does that seem strange to you? I know not how the tower functioned in your time,
Oh shit.
but I assure you there is no danger of us being locked inside.
Oops. My bad.
Professional traitor. God damn it, are you already in the cutscene?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
I can
what I am
see
doing.
the symbol! Don't you lie to me! How dare.
It's voiced.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the First. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Y'shtola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
This bitch.
My intention
Grabbed
had
all
been
of our
to summon
fucking
only
friends,
you, but the art of
made all of
reaching
them
across
live
worlds
through
has
different
proven
amounts of time.
exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
No! What a bitch!
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
No, you better find a fucking way to send them back, you fucking bitch.
Is that what you went with? Then find a way to...
No, find a way to fucking send them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no
He
man's
doesn't
land
know who
between
he is
realms,
yet.
time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
That's fine. I can come back to life. Probably.
And thus
Not
did
in
the
this
Scions
case.
embrace their exile, and began
Well.
searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your
I
friends
will help
return
you
home.
on the condition that you fucking send them back. That's it. That's all I want.
So
What
aggressive.
say you? Have I
You
earned your
didn't
trust for the
mean to
moment,
take
at
them?
least?
I don't care, okay? I wouldn't have cared if they were here in the first place. As long as they fucking... You know what, bud? I don't care as long as you keep your promise. Get them back home. That's all I care about. This power is home, fucking sobbing, okay?
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Can I just go, bud?
Thor, so mean.
I like Tataru. Just let me go and do my own shit, bud. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Mysterium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets. I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along.
Meow, meow. Oh shit.
Hold up! I don't have a mount! I gotta walk! Did you start a cut? God damn it! You and your cutscene starting! Every time with you.
I want that umbrella.
Area umbrella? I don't remember if you can even get that umbrella. I know you can get that
This
item.
is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower,
Is that a
some
phone?
of which may be familiar to you.
That's a tombstone. We've been using...
Oh.
We've had one of those with us forever.
I don't remember what a tombstone is.
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to
the
which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld.
What
The-
the fuck?
A Van Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here.
Someone to
Of
fix
course
it.
I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift. How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did. You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After
Yes?
careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth, I will be your
sure.
Snaefus, and you my Snayak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your
course I'm
desire.
fucking taking
I wish to visit this
Kataru.
world of yours.
I don't give a fuck about. I do care about Crow. Don't get me wrong. I do care about Crow.
Mayhap her message to
Taru
your friends
matters
in
more
the
than
source to
Crow.
inform them of your safe arrival.
I'm sending a message to Taru.
Yeah, Kryle's gonna be busy taking care of people right now. Taru's much more the messenger.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium.
I see the umbrella. I see it in the
We
background.
were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
I want the umbrella.
Chris, I don't even know if it's an umbrella you can actually get. She's looking at the housing item from the Crystarium, which is an umbrella hanging out of the little stand thing.
It doesn't even actually exist.
Well, I mean, that one doesn't. I don't know. Oh.
It doesn't exist out of the cutscene. Oh no, it does. I'm just blind. I want it.
I don't know if you can actually get that umbrella,
I want it. You have the umbrella?
though. Sir, do you sell umbrellas?
You have
Do you have umbrellas?
desert frogs. Dessert frogs. Hi.
Would want a dessert
This
frog.
umbrella. Oh, you. I think it's a fishing gear.
Weird.
It's a fishy's dessert. This is a culinary person. There's a
Apothecary.
pocker.
I have no idea what she's looking at. The Crystarium umbrella. Hold up, let's run back over there. This thing right here. I can't make it any bigger. I mean, I guess I could get a little in closer.
I wish that we could change the lighting.
I mean, there is a way. Have you ever have I shown you G pose yet?
No.
All right, so you
I
can
don't. No, it's not the time.
All right, fine. I would spend too much time in G pose anyways. She's right. We should keep moving. Cutting through the food court. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay. Make use of as you see fit. When you're ready to retire, the manager will show you your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate. We shall reconvene at the Ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns.
Can I just say this seems like a much nicer room than the normal in-rooms we're given?
It is. Thank you for answering my call. We are
Oh, holy shit!
denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless.
What the fuck?
You're way ahead of me. I was still
Oh my
talking to the man.
Hold up! I gotta wait for you. No, 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 stop!
I told you, because this one it's way better because it's not an in-room. This is our own apartment while we're here. This is our apartment in the purse.
Oh shit! That was when I opened the window like you just did in your stream. I was like, look at that! And then you look sad. I mean, you don't really look sad. You always seem like your expressions look slightly more like
Slightly
angered towards aggression.
I know you. You're the warrior of
okay,
light
you see
from
him
the
now,
source.
so I'm gonna continue.
How you been doing, Artbert? What you saying?
The Warrior of Darkness? I remember that he's the Warrior of Darkness. I'm not gonna be like, who are you?
What? Did you just...
I don't remember his name, though. I do remember he's a
You
Warrior
can
of
hear
Darkness.
me?
You said his name was Art.
Gods, how long has it been? I...
Oh, shit!
That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior
this
of
is awkward.
Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant.
Yeah, but you got no
Minfilia
body.
and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back.
You're ahead of me.
Just faded away,
How did I get ahead of you?
leaving me to bear witness.
Like 2 seconds. I can tell because of your stream.
Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
From what I heard, like 100 years.
A 100 years. 100 long years.
I'm like in line with your stream, basically.
Ah.
Like from your stream, I'm like a second behind.
Dude's been
My
wandering,
hands find no
talking to
purchase.
himself for 100
My
years.
gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift.
Hey, yo, I can see you, homie. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I feel as if I've
I
been
got
walking
you, homie.
forever.
I will figure out
I hardly
something.
noticed when my mind and body began
Probably.
to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
Oh, and that's probably because of us.
Well, we were called here.
You were summoned to save the First. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this god's-forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of
But
Light.
you can help me in this world. You know
But
shit.
do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
That bed does not look comfy. That cushion looks so thin.
Do I not get a look around the room? Goddamn.
I mean,
straight.
if you
I just wanted to
really,
look around the room first.
if you really want to, we
Goddamn.
can hop back in there, take a look around.
It said retire to in-room, bitch.
I thought he said your room.
I think it definitely said in-room. It is much nicer than the other in-rooms though, so like, eh.
That bed is so uncomfy looking.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it has a mattress at all. It looks literally like it's just boards. With like a fucking sheet for a pillow.
And it's apparently missing one thing. Studio
What's it missing?
apartment. I don't know. That's what Persephone said. Hold up, I want to click on this. Greetings. Would you like to be returning to your quarters? Retire to your room. Your room.
I definitely read in-room. My bad, my bad.
Look at other time, Persephone. Someone's over here trying to rush to the end.
I am fast. I would much prefer this outfit if I could make it.
There's probably a dyeable version.
See, we talked about this, and then for some reason we said we couldn't do it. And I don't remember why, but I do remember being told that we couldn't do it.
Oh, I think we needed you to be a higher level.
I remember it being something about an expert. I don't know.
You clicking on him?
Yes. Cutscene. Voiced?
Ah,
Yes,
how did you
it
find
is.
your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
I don't know, but that bed looks like shit.
Yeah, and it's haunted.
I had a ghostly visitor, but
Yeah, room's haunted.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
you don't want to know
Now,
about this visitor?
let us return to the
Goddamn.
subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
It's probably fine.
As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armareng. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armareng? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Goth has a nice smile when she chooses to smile. Have better pops. Not like with this. Be okay. No. Oh. Nah, black, they don't quite fit. We still have those. with that. Do a CC match. I don't think I unlocked CC on Goth. Like a Black Knight. Well, I mean, I am a Dark Knight. A true warrior of darkness. I'll stick with my red and silver for now. Works for me. Now we just need Keiwu back. Wherever she ran off to. Neither of them came with armor pieces. I was kind of hoping. She ran off to do. I ran out of water. Well, soda. I'm gonna be right back. I need to grab something to drink. All right. We're back. Everybody should get metal tumblers. They make for great cups. And kids can't break them. They keep your drinks cool or hot. It's all around good. Keep this overlay for a little while. And all kids. A lot more chat room up there.
Oh, you
Look at all of
flipped
you.
your old one.
Oh, hey, I mean, not flip so much as,
A CC match? What's a CC match?
just playing conflict, but I'm not doing CC.
Okay, so last I know that they talked about the 4 different nations, and he was like, go see Alze or Alfie, and that you can talk to me when you've decided which one you want to talk to. Did you say anything about Thancred?
Yeah, he said Thancred is traveling with a new companion as hunting sin eaters, so he's not really in one spot.
Oh, okay. Well, can we take both quests?
We're gonna have to do both quests. It's just a
I know
matter
we
of
have to
which
do both, but can we
you
take
want to
both
do
at the
first.
same time? Well, Persephone seemed like she wanted us to do Alfie first.
I mean, well, let's click on Alfie and then we'll see if we can grab Alize's.
We can in fact grab both of them.
You will visit Alphanode and Calusia then? Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's a letter of introduction. Sent it to Sim Dajim, the master of the Beast of Temenos Rookery, and he will take care of you. But when you see Alphanode, be sure to pass on my warmest regards.
And we'll grab Alize's.
Ready to depart for Amarang? Alize will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly.
It's true, he did grab Alize at a terrible time.
I only hope that
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember when he grabbed Alize. I do remember it being traumatic, but...
It was right at the... Remember we just finished the dungeon where we were fighting anything? We're in the middle of a war with Garlemald. Everyone's on the battlefield.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Kassad, the master of the merchant caravan. There are few who know the way to the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination.
You know what's the biggest downside of finally being in a new expansion, right?
No flying.
No flying. Alright, to the rookery! I like how you teleported before me, but we both popped out at the same time. Where are you going?
I have to go the long way because I'm using my mouse in one hand and I can't jump.
Alright. I mean, there was a gate right in front of us, but alright.
Was there?
Yes.
Awkward.
The face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery?
Yeah, we need a mount to fly us over to an island.
Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an armor for passage to Clusa. I'll pick you out a friendly whelp.
An Amaro? Amaro, you say?
Amaro, you say?
That's right. Mounts like the Grey Friend over there are common sight in these parts. Together you hail from further afield. More accustomed to chocobos, perchance? I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you plainly unaccustomed to riding an Amaro, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zun worthy of his name could do it. Of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring that you arrive safely is my responsibility. Get your things. Meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts.
I
Look
mean,
at that. There was a gate right there. What are we doing?
This with the Aether Shard. Come here. And you want to go to the Amaro launch.
You want to fly an Amaro to Calusa? Well, suppose if Master Jajim is going with you. Wait here, please. Master should be along with the mount shortly.
The start of the Aether Currents again! Thank you.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
We've arrived at the shell-cracked beach on the eastern coast of Calusa. You should be safe here. For the present, compared to the mainland, Sin Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than anywhere else. It's the people you should be wary of.
Hi,
Good night,
Kirill.
Kirill.
By that city in the distance, that's Yulmore, and islands.
Ah,
You're blocking the
Jesus
text chat,
Christ.
by the way.
First one of the night. Damn.
You're blocking the text.
I know! I'm dealing with a present or something to the face, probably a rock.
Did you know people make things for that? Of like squishmallows and cute things?
Yes, I've thought about making a slime. Fuck! Slime for it. So you could throw mini-me's at me.
By that city in the distance, it's Yulmore, the island's main settlement. Rivals the Crystarium in scale. Was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Yulmorian elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remain of our broken world. They've gone as far to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority. And while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. Glad we understand each other. Now the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely.
You already click on him again? Okay, good enough.
Coming now.
You head south along the coast, you'll eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there. Man who goes by the name of Ibor. Ibor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Calusa, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a spring of time, and he'll let you know you can be to let him know you can be trusted. Yeah, this should be enough. Find your friend. I'll stay here with the Amaro until you're ready to return. Oh, hello. How are you doing? We go. Goodbye, Persephone. Amazed I haven't turned the ire of any of these mobs. Hello, good sir. Might you take my time? What you after? Fish? Crab? Think I've got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you the taste for 'em. Oh. You love a bit of time. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now, what's it I can do for you? Can't say there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. I'm looking for a boy, white hair, Alphino. Alphino, eh? Aye, I know the one. A young champion of the downtrodden. Yulmore's richer than all of Norvron put together. It's a different story for them as live outside the city. They'll spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive. Which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stiddles. There's a fishing village. Still Tide? Yeah. Someone can read in this group of us. That's the fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse of a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there and I'll see Alphino joins you. Did you leave the party only to join the party? Ma'am, explain yourself. Hopeless.
Right. It's angry.
Yeah, it is. Who's got booty cheeks? Alright, so we hang out in a bar for out. Wait, but why did you leave the party and then invite me to a party?
No reason.
Yeah, well, I guess we just wait here. Hi, ma'am. Could I get, like, a rum? This your first time in the tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What you be having? Ale, mead, or water?
Guess I'll take some ale. Mead. What's the difference between ale and mead?
I don't really drink those kind of beer. I don't drink beers or hoppy things. So
Mead. I guess
don't-
I'm going with mead.
I don't know. Mead is fermented honey. It's more like sherry or wine than beer. There you go. Ale is fermented barley. Basically beer. I'm going with mead then, because I can't stand beer. I do hard liquors all day. Can't do beer. Yeah. Fine choice. What do you be paying with? I got some gil. Well now, these are exotic. Where'd you come by coins like that? Sorry dear, I don't doubt they have value. But I don't have a touchstone to test the purity, and I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors. So you'll just have to come to some other arrangements. Ah, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say about a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash out any vermin you find, visit the caretaker, and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me, and you can lace about here as long as you like. Motherfucker! Are you starting this without me?
No, that's just a random thing that attacked me. I'm waiting outside. I also can't fight because I'm not holding my controller, you know? Because I was eating the popcorn. Oh, that's the same one that tried to attack me. Are you running without me now? Bro.
I mean, I didn't click on the crop yet. I just went to stand closer. The blighted crop. Mead is yummy. I don't think I've ever tried mead. Always found rum is fine, vodka is fine.
Vodka's fine, tequila's fine, rum is bad.
Tequila is terrible.
Rum is bad.
No, rum is fine. Tequila is horrendous. That's my blood. Alright, let's go knock on the silo. Give the old man an earful. Hey! Stop sleeping on the job! No response. Maybe you better knock louder. I would knock louder, but someone's standing in front of the door! Perhaps hard of hearing? Thank you.
Or just ask nicely instead of, fucking yelling at me.
Squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. No
one's home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. Not scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence.
God damn it, I forgot she had that motorcycle. It's so much faster!
Car.
Yeah, that's an event item, or event mount. I don't see that event coming back anytime soon. I mean, maybe. Welcome back, dear. What did the good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? He wasn't there. Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside Yulmore? Don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house.
Sitting here, nursing my mead.
Alfie, that is such a different outfit.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Frenetic? Ugh. Ugh.
Oh,
What?
frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
The fuck is that name, my dude? What?
Tis good to see you, my friend.
Oh shit, I don't have it on auto go.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that?
Catching up to you.
Oh, Alfie, no, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
Convenient excuse to give us some time to talk. Last time I saw you, boy, you were heading off to
Seems an age
Garlemald.
since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu. It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent
Sounds
here.
different.
But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
I don't think they changed the voice actor.
Ah, nah, bud. I think I was more worried about you.
Look, I was fine. You, on the other hand...
Huh. Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
A lot, dude.
I mean, everybody's here now. The whole team.
Casey is doing too good of a job. It is very
I
cold
see.
in my room.
Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew
Here
of
you
events.
said I hate the thing.
But I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war
I
might
hate
yet
that
be
it's
avoidable.
not connecting to the fucking Wi-Fi, my
And
dude.
poor Tataru.
There's a difference.
She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to
Sounds like
return as soon as we
user
may.
Error.
It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral Calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire.
Yep, Black Rose.
Yeah.
Which
No, they
can
told
only
us about
mean
Black
one
Rose.
thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
That's what we do.
And so we take to the road once more.
Alfie's outfit is terrible.
Better than their first outfit.
No, I'd say it's on par with their first. Like, their first outfit was really bad as well. I'd say it's just on par. Alfie, let's do things.
Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city's outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, we may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west and then cross a small bridge.
Bye, nerd. What is that? A gecko?
Alfie? Calusa seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in the distant world, people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. Get away from me! Ah! Over there! Quickly, someone's in trouble. The music gone? Oh, thank the fates, you look out!
Don't worry, I got a space bar. Not that you can see the space. You guys have no stars. you know? Dead. I had the head of a horse.
You alright, Mum? Oh, poor heart. Well, thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings. But I see you have the situation well at hand. Fine work. You are right, madame. Oh, just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. Honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. Oh, should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulmore with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone. At least you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again, you saved my life. Now I'm sure a strapping lass like you has little to fear, but I won't linger in this place. Not to be had here but cobwebs and memories. 'Tis as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? A brief history then. It was not long after the flood swallowed the better part of the world that the Sin Eaters first appeared. Some beastly, some bestious. Yet, regardless of their form, all seem incapable of speech, and all driven by the same insatiable appetite for mortal aether. They are predators, and we are the prey. Calusa suffers from far fewer attacks than most regions, so the list of Sin Eater victims grows longer by the day. Tragedy without end. Still, we've won a small victory this time, at least. Now shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west.
My foot is clipping through the ground.
That can happen.
I refuse! God damn it. Shit.
She's just riding circles around me. She's doing laps. She's making fun of me.
What is that?
What is what?
What's the guy floating on a goose dog?
Ah! Ignore that dog. That dog doesn't exist for you yet.
Made it.
That dog's not till Endwalker.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond.
Voice.
This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh?
That guy's voice.
I'll bet you got a trick or two
makes
up
me
your
think of,
sleeve.
"What
Maybe
are you
even
buying?
3. Care to show me?
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Compete to what?
Alfie, you do not need to protect me.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
What is it?
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all! Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu! Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
I haven't built my cooking skills at all.
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates.
Warriors.
The only way the common
Brilliant.
folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident! For you.
Ah, at last!
Enjoy!
Thank goodness.
Over here!
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity, yet the whole arrangement just seems well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't like that she's smiling at us.
It was
That's
a very
Lise?
creepy smile. This is Lise.
No, I don't like Lise.
Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come with naught. The dubious privilege of residency may be won via contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmor's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I have seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, robs them of their self-sufficiency. I've tried to propose ways we could improve their lot. My words inevitably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now that I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation for yourself. Well, I guess we're gonna have a stroll around talking to people. Go down here would like to have a... You, sir! Man who's selling and buying. You still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulmor's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gate Town's not much to look at, but at least it's safe. And the mole is the best thing I've ever tasted.
Oh,
Meal.
Not at all what I said.
Ooh, we stealing someone's lunch? Large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks of meal, you realize, float in an otherwise plain broth. Never mind, I don't want that lunch.
I can make boiled eggs. I can cook that much.
You there!
An occupied
Speak
petticoat.
with me. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Many. Every day I dream of a life that waits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me?
I don't know. I really like Gridania. Gridania has forest and is very pretty.
I hate Gridania.
Limsa has the oceans.
Limsa, Ul'dah, Yulmor, or not, the Crystarium.
Ishgard?
Ishgard's kind of broken. It could
Here
be
there's
better.
grass that's actually fucking green.
Kagane.
I appreciate that. I like Kagane.
Let's go talk to Alfie. I've seen enough of this nonsense. I don't need to live in the shanty town.
I will make it there before you.
You've seen what Gate Town has to offer. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They've become dependent on handouts of meal and believe Yulmor is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable to conceive of any other way of life.
saying the first thing it starts off with is you asking a question. Which I say, you disapprove of Yulemore?
So you disapprove of the city?
I also disapprove of the city.
It is difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty that which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Not that it matters, however. Unjust this system seems to me, these people claim it to be content with their lot. It is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But, take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forgo Yulemore's Lagros are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gate Town. And so hamlets in the fields across the Isle are left empty, unattended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I'm not convinced that Yulemore's generosity truly serves the best interest of the Clusia's people. I'm not so naive as to think there is something miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of the hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulemore's gate. It is fortunate that you have arrived when you did. I have been working on a scheme to initiate myself into the city. If all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There's a beast tribe who makes its home in the sea surrounding the island. The Undo, they're called, though you and I know them as Sahagan. But for the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. Duly discovered that the Undo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to produce such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulemorean lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Undo is due to take place in a few hours. Just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. You must pay a visit to Moshe Maya, my supplier on the right. It is just a little ways to the northwest of here. Good. I think after I grab that aetheryte, this is gonna be the end for me tonight. Caleb, are you there? Did I lose you?
Why are you going to bed now? Also, oh, no, it's a different Aether 8.
Because I was falling asleep while reading Alfie's lines.
You son of a gun!
Look!
You were supposed to be awake!
I'm sorry!
It's Friday! And I won't be here for the rest of the weekend.
Look.
Which is why I need us to play early tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
I need us to play early tomorrow.
I have been working so much. You don't understand.
I work too. Okay?
You don't work nearly as much as I do.
I worked an extra hour that I wasn't supposed to work yesterday.
Extra hour.
Yeah, it might have been an hour and a half. I honestly don't remember. Alls I know is that I worked extra because they literally did not fucking deliver our Tears of the Kingdom until yesterday morning. You know, the day of the fucking launch that we were supposed to have. Fun times. You know, we were fucking freaking the fuck out because we had no collector's editions, no normal editions, none of the fucking accessories that they were supposed to get, no amiibos, no controllers, no nothing. It was fucking terrible. And I was furiously trying to open boxes as fast as possible.
Yeah, but I can't keep myself awake.
Fine. I'm gonna teleport to...
Lenusa.
Well, I'm traveling to the FC first.
Oh.
And then to Limsa. But
That's
yeah.
probably cheaper. Everybody,
It
you
is
have a good night.
significantly cheaper.
Peace.